You shouldn't be watching this alone at night in your bed. You might not want to keep watching after hearing these stories from the deep web. Before we get into it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe so you can join our family and be the first to see our videos. Alright, let's jump into it. Number 4. The Hook Man. We all know what happens if you pee in the shower. But what happens if you take it a step further and hang out in the shower? A Reddit user shared his experience with an encounter that he had in a public bathroom stall. He says he was taking a shower in a public bathroom when he heard someone else in the next stall playing what sounded like a harmonica. Not really thinking much of it, he continued showering until the harmonica stopped, and then the sound of heavy footsteps started walking around the bathroom. Then, he started to hear the other person start talking loudly, laughing maniacally, unsure of what to do. He stayed in the shower stall for about 30 seconds before finally making the decision to open the door. And as he did, he saw a man wearing a trench coat standing there and drenched the man with water from the shower head. The guy just stared at him awkwardly and then walked away, so he figured it must have been some sort of janitor or something. But that wasn't the end of it. As soon as the man was gone, he heard more footsteps approaching his stall. Someone knocked on the door and said, "Hey, is everything okay in there?" Still shaken up by the previous encounter, he opened the door again and saw a woman standing there, who asked him if he was all right and if he needed any help. After assuring her that he was fine, she left and he dried himself off and left the bathroom. But then he noticed a chilling detail. The same man from before was standing near the exit with a hook in one hand. After a few moments, he approached the man to ask him about the hook, and the man told him it was his friend, S, and that they were going to go ahead and leave. The man then turned to look at him, and the last thing he remembered was the man lunging at him with a maniacal grin on his face. When he woke up, he had scratches all over his neck and arms, and the memory of the encounter had completely vanished. Since then, he has never taken a shower in a public bathroom again. No. 3. Injection. If you've ever tried to buy something off AliExpress, you probably know that their products are sometimes a little bit of a gamble. On top of the fact that it may take months for your order to arrive, you also may not get exactly what you ordered. One Reddit user decided to test the waters and order a $120 injection pen from the site. But when it arrived, it looked nothing like the picture. Although he found it odd, he still decided to use it since it was supposed to be sterile, and then things took a turn for the worst. The second he pressed the plunger, blood started gushing out of the injection pen and covering his hand. He dropped it immediately and went to clean his wound, only to come back and find that the pen now looked exactly like the picture he had seen online. Was this a faulty product or a setup for something more sinister? No. 2. Lost and found. Most people would agree that finding a wallet lying around is good luck, right? You get to be the finder and potentially save whoever lost it from identity theft. But one Redditor found something else inside the wallet that made him question his life choices. He had found a wallet on the side of the road and decided to look through it before turning it into the authorities. And as he was going through the contents, he came across a USB stick hidden between the cards. Curiosity got the better of him, and he decided to insert it into his computer, where he found hundreds of disturbing images. He immediately removed the drive and contacted the authorities, who ended up thanking him for his honesty and telling him to keep the money. But there's a twist. It never did end up coming for the wallet or the drive, which left him in possession of both. To this day, he still keeps the drive as a reminder to stay cautious of what you click on. Number 1. Clown House. There's nothing more creepy than a clown. No matter how much makeup they wear, you can always tell that there's an evil person hiding underneath. And one Reddit user learned this the hard way after venturing into the woods one night with some friends. It was just another ordinary night for them as they explored the forest path, looking for something fun to do. That was until they came across a house in the middle of nowhere. Curiosity got the better of them, and they decided to sneak inside. But what they found was far from ordinary. As they made their way deeper into the home, they noticed a group of clowns dressed in full costume staring directly at them. Startled, they ran to hide in the basement, where they found even more disturbing scenes, including animal carcasses hanging from the ceiling. They fled the scene immediately and vowed never to go back. What could this house have been used for? Who were the clowns? Let us know your thoughts. Comment down below. Did you enjoy these scary stories from the deep web? If you did, make sure to check out our other videos just like this one. We try to make the scariest and most interesting videos for you guys to watch. So if you enjoy that, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Also, if you want to see more videos like this one, check out this playlist right here. All these videos will keep you up at night. Make sure to check them out. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe for more.